guys, it's been so long since I've uploaded a video. I think it's been over 2 weeks, but it's because I was sick. I've been sick for the past like 1.5 weeks. I have the flu, so I couldn't film anything for you guys. I'm so sorry, but now I'm getting a little better, so I was able to film today. A few days before I got sick, Yeonu, Aiden, and I, we went to the park and took a lot of amazing pictures, and I did post them on my blog. The weather was amazing, but it was hard to take a still picture of Yeonu because when he was younger, he was just standing there and sitting there looking at the camera, so it was really easy to take photos. But now that he runs and walks, it was really hard to capture even like one shot of him smiling at the camera, but we did catch a few good pictures. So while I was sick in bed, I was really bored because there was nothing really on TV, so I decided to start on a new drama which has been out for a while, but it's called 상속자들 with Lee Min-ho in it, and it's so good. I've been addicted to that drama. I watched all 12 episodes in like 2 days, and the new episode came out today. So moving on to the topic, today I did film my current matte foundation routine, and this was a highly requested video for many people for a long time. In all my makeup tutorials, I usually start with my foundation already on because I just find that the foundation part takes so much time, and it's the same routine that I do every time, so I don't want to show it on each video, so I just decided to film a separate foundation routine. So yeah, if you guys want to see how it's done, then keep watching. So I first wash my face, and I like to apply my moisturizer before I put on my foundation, and I use my oil-free moisturizer for sensitive skin by Neutrogena. So I just pump some onto my palms and apply it. I have oily, acne-prone skin, but I do get a little dry in my T-zone area whenever the weather gets cold. So since I do have a little bit of redness on my cheeks and chin, I use my Makeup Forever HD High Definition Primer in the color green. And the purpose of a green primer is to help get rid of the redness. This primer has been my favorite for years now. And for those that have been following me for a while, you guys know that I suffered from acne because of my pregnancy, because of all the hormones and stuff, but it's slowly getting better. I still have a lot of scars left, but it's slowly going away. It's like... So for the primer, I just like to apply it with my fingers, or you could use a foundation brush. If you don't have a lot of redness, Makeup Forever, they also have different primers with like white one and a pink one. So you could try that out. I'm going to apply more onto my cheeks because that's where most of the redness is. Okay, so next is the foundation, and my current favorite is the Shuamura Face Architect Illuminating Moisture Fluid Foundation, and I use it in the color 784 Fair Beige. This has medium coverage, but it is buildable. It gives a matte finish. For those that are suffering with very severe acne with a lot of bumps, I recommend you using the Bobbi Brown Longwear Even Finish Foundation instead of this one. I just find that this foundation worked better for me whenever I did have a lot of acne on my face. And this foundation has high coverage. So to apply my foundations, I use different ways. I like to use my Bobbi Brown foundation brush, or you can use like a flat kabuki brush, and this is from Sigma. Or you could use a Beauty Blender sponge, which is currently my favorite. So today I'm going to use this. I'm just going to pump some onto my hands, about that much. So using my clean fingers, I get some of the foundation and dab it on. I'm going to use my sponge and just dab it. Now I like to apply it one direction. Okay, so after I apply it, I like to get my fingers again, and on the areas that I feel like I need more coverage, I just use my fingers and dab the foundation on, and I just find that this gives a more high coverage instead of using like a brush or a sponge. And of course, make sure your fingers are clean. Just dab it on. And the next step is concealer, and my favorite one is the Bobbi Brown concealer stick, and you guys know that this has been my favorite for like the past 4 or 5 years. Since this comes small and I can just dab it onto the area where I need to conceal it, but if you have a bigger concealer or like a liquid concealer, you could use a little concealing or foundation brush to apply the concealer and apply it. Since this is just a stick, I'm just going to apply it to the area where I need to cover. So I have this big scar right here, so I just dab it on and pat it with my finger. This concealer is awesome. It covers up all my acne scars. And apply some here around my nose, under my eyes. Yeah, just pat it on because this skin is very thin, so you wouldn't want to rub it. So just pat it with your ring finger. The last step is to set the foundation, and I use my Bare Minerals Original Foundation. It's a loose powder and it's in the color Fair. So I'm just going to pour some onto the top, pull it with the brush, and put it onto my face. I'm going to fill in my brows. I look a little funny without my brows. I'm going to add some color to my face, so I'm using my Bare Minerals 1. This is also currently my favorite blush. I'm just going to apply here, just dab it on for a softer look. Then I'm also going to use a bronzer. I'm also going to use that on my nose to contour it. And last, on the lips, I'm going to apply my 3 Concept Eyes Jumbo Lip Crayon, and this is in the color Bohemian Pink. So just apply this. And then on the center of my lips, I'm going to apply my Revlon Sweet Tart Lip Butter. Right. Gives a nice gradient effect. That was my current matte foundation routine. I hope this video was somewhat helpful for some of you guys. I just downloaded 상속자들 episode 13, so I'm going to go watch that now and edit this video for you guys. So I will talk to you guys later.